Let's squash the myth once and for all. Yoga is not just about stretchy pants, incense, and doing the splits on a beach at sunrise. Yoga isn't a trend. It's not a wellness filter for Instagram. It's a 5,000-year-old blueprint for surviving the chaos of modern life with your sanity intact and your spine in one piece. People think yoga is about flexibility. Nope, it's about connection. Connection to your breath, your body, your mind, your emotions. Even that little voice in your head that's constantly commenting on everything. Yep, yoga helps with that too. Yoga is the original mental health hack. Long before smartphones, traffic jams, and 47 WhatsApp groups, people were figuring out how to sit still, breathe, and observe their thoughts without spiraling. That's yoga. Let's be real. Life is loud. Everyone's hustling, scrolling, comparing, stressing, and we've normalized it. But yoga? Yoga whispers, hey, stop, be still. You don't have to chase peace. You can remember it. That's not just stretching. That's a revolution. Let's talk about what yoga actually gives you. Balance, not just on one leg, but in life. You learn to steady yourself on the mat and off. Focus, because holding a pose with trembling thighs teaches you how to stay calm under pressure. Strength. Yes, yoga makes you strong. Holding a plank in silence? That's warrior stuff. Compassion, especially toward yourself. You learn to stop pushing and start listening. And no, you don't have to be bendy to do yoga. That's like saying you need to be clean before you take a shower. Yoga is how you get there. You come to the mat with your tension, your stories, your stiffness, your self-doubt. And yoga meets you exactly where you are, with zero judgment and a whole lot of breath work. Speaking of breath, yoga is basically a PhD in breathing. And before you roll your eyes, think about this. How often do you really breathe? Not shallow stress panting, but full, deep, conscious breathing. The kind that unlocks tension in your chest and gives your nervous system a break. In yoga, the breath is your anchor. When the pose gets tough, when your mind gets loud, you come back to the inhale, the exhale. That's your rhythm. That's your power. And yoga isn't just for monks or spiritual gurus. It's for accountants, builders, teachers, grandmas, and anyone who's ever said, "My back is killing me." You don't have to chant. You don't have to know Sanskrit. You just have to show up, be curious, and breathe. You'll wobble. You'll fall. You'll laugh. You might even cry. That's yoga too. It's not about looking graceful. It's about being present with what is. Yoga teaches you to stay in the discomfort, not run from it. And the crazy thing? That starts to spill into your everyday life. Your boss snaps at you. You breathe instead of biting back. Your kids lose the plot. You ground yourself instead of screaming into a pillow. Someone cuts you off in traffic? Okay, you still mutter, but maybe with more compassion. Yoga helps you become the calm in the chaos. It teaches you that you can be strong without being rigid. That softness isn't weakness, it's wisdom. And that peace is not something you find. It's something you remember when you finally slow down. And the physical stuff? Sure, you'll get stronger. You'll move better. Your spine will thank you. But what really changes is your relationship with your body. You start to move it with kindness. You stop punishing it. You stop seeing it as something to be fixed and start seeing it as something to partner with. So if you've ever thought, yoga's not for me, ask yourself, do you breathe? Do you stress? Do you want to feel better in your body and brain? Then congratulations, yoga's for you. And if anyone ever says, isn't yoga just glorified stretching? Feel free to smile, breathe deeply and say, only if your soul needs a good stretch too. Yoga isn't about becoming someone else. It's about coming home to yourself. It's about showing up on your mat, again and again, no matter how messy life gets. It's about creating space in your body, your mind, and your schedule for peace to find you. Stretch your body, calm your mind, open your heart, repeat. That's not just yoga, that's transformation.